Welcome back, guys, to another replay analysis. This one of Quadd-Killa, coming from the PS4. He is 1v1. Ranked this season was Diamond 3, Division 4. Was his highest rank, I should say. So he's doing a little 1v1, which I like. I like seeing a little 1v1 action once in a while. I think the last video I did of this guy, Quad, the audio was a little off. My apologies. But we're going to be rolling through this one here. You got his replay analysis. Go on patreon.com/Gibbs00. Get your replays analyzed, coaching, free play, the works. Go do it. Let's get to the replay. So, this is obviously a video. I turned down the audio a lot because I was a little worried. I could probably turn it up a little bit. You know what? I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Hopefully, I'll break stuff. It might be too loud. Oh, God. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. Anyway, let's get to the replay. Let's go back. I always forget the options here. Here we go. Right off the kickoff. Nice little fake there. I like the idea. He is just trying to settle the ball down. Basically wants the other guy to dive at it, hit it directly into him. Perfect play there. Traps it, tries to throw it to the net, and honestly, not much he could do. He had zero boost. But good idea there. Nicely done. It's a good play here as well. He wins the challenge, and honestly, ones is all about those challenges. So right here, he grabs the boost. He kind of fakes him here. He's like, hey, like, I'm going to come forward, and then he backs off. He basically makes him try and make somewhat of a move. It's not much of a move, but he tries to make him make a little bit of a move. And now the other guy kind of just hits it directly at him again. And he hits it away from himself, so he can't really do much with it. And that's probably because he tried to make that move early on. So good backflip here, or side flip, whatever you want to call it, backside flip. Now going for the flick attempt. He doesn't go for the flick attempt, just tries to get it over his head. Doesn't work out. Now, flicks are, like, probably the most important things in ones. That's probably why I'm terrible at ones. But if you can get really good flicks, like, if you could set that up for a flick, like, as soon as he turns around, then this is a goal. Then you can just flick it right over him. I'm really bad at flicks, though, so I wouldn't take advice from me for flicks, but flicks are the way to go. Doesn't work out there. He needs to get back. He needs to just go back for his boost. He does give away possession there because of that challenge. It happens. The other guy has the ball. I like this right here. So the last time, he kind of fakes the challenge. This time, he immediately goes for it. So what you want to do? Throw off the opponent as much as possible. And a nice little bump there. He's going to try for a Doomsday Dish. No! That is a strange play. I am shocked he didn't at least try and tap it around. Because if you tap it around to the front of the net, there's still not a threat of him scoring on you, like, if you don't want to go for it. One, you just got the boost, so you have boost control. When you have 100 boost, you can do a little bit more on the offensive end when he's got more limited boost. But he could have definitely tapped that and tried for a Doomsday Dish. And even if you're a little hesitant, say you miss a Doomsday Dish, as long as you don't side flip into the net, you're going to be having a lot of speed and circling around and getting back on defense. So that was a scoring attempt that he just decided not to go for. It was a little surprising. He's not going to get that mid boost. He kind of forfeits ball possession and a little bit of boost control there. He could have just went directly back for his boost. It makes it a little bit of a harder play, but he still makes the save. Good idea there to jump as soon as he can to just try and avoid that quick shot. It works out. Oh, he could have probably... right there, he tries for the flick. So again, 1v1, all about the flicks. If he hits that flick, he's up 2-0 at this point. Right here, though, he kind of throws the ball away a little bit. And tries to flick, misses, but at least he gets an extra attempt on it. And when you have no boost, you have to be a little bit more careful on the opposing end. So basically, in the last 20 seconds, he had 100 boost on this side, and now he has 0 boost. At 0 boost, like, don't go for the challenges. Just don't at all. There's really no point. It's not really going to help you. Just try and get back as soon as you can. Right there, honestly, the red guy probably should have scored, but he got a little lucky. He's got no boost here. This is dangerous. Extremely dangerous. But the red player lets him do it. Apex over there lets him do it, which I was shocked. Like, this is good boost control by Orange, I guess I should call it, but his car's red. But right here is so dangerous. Like, I'm surprised he tries to cut this into the middle, because he could have easily just got beaten there. But it works out. He wastes the time. Can he get the boost? It doesn't look like it. He's got to stay on the challenge. He does. And he gets the ball away at 0 boost. But right there, he should not be ball chasing. As soon as that happens, the whole point of when you have 0 boost and you go for these challenges, every single one is extremely risky, because if you mess up one, it's a goal. But as soon as you succeed on one, as long as you don't have a shot, like if you don't have ball control at all, just immediately go for boost. He could have easily went to his corner boost at this point, because look at all this time he wasted in the corner when that last boost was taken. Right there. Immediately leave and grab your corner boost, and then at least you have 100 boost. Sure, he has ball control, but you have 100 boost. It's pointless to chase this down. But luckily, again, the orange player kind of just gives him the ball, so it's not that big of a deal. This was a strange play. He could have probably just shot this, to be fair. Like, if he wants to go for the aerial, he probably could have. Orange gave him the net. And also, Orange didn't even go back to the net. So, a little bit surprising. Like, if he would have went for the aerial, he might have had it. And just shot to the left corner. But he might have boosted more at that point. He tries to trap it down. Just a little bit of a bad trap to put it on net. But he does turn it away from the orange player. And again, a little bit of a bad trap again here. Just as 2 bad traps in a row. It's having a little bit of hard time controlling the ball on these plays. Like, you kind of don't want to go left there. Like, you kind of want to put the ball on your hood and just dribble it back to that mid boost and at least keep ball control. Like, it'll give the orange player 100 boost, but you'll have 100 boost as well and ball control, so you have a slight edge. Right there, orange just tries to attack it a little bit too quickly. Makes it a very easy save. The Quad. Now he's going to be a little bit careful on that shot. Yeah, he got a little too ball chasey here. So he doesn't have much boost, but look at this. He had like 60 boost, and he used it all there. Sorry, this is going back 10 seconds, but that's the only way I know how. Right here. Oh, this is a decent play. It's fine, but now he's got 66 boost. He's still got plenty. He doesn't have to rush anything, but instead he uses all his boost to turn around. When Apex has no real shot at this point. He could have just handbrake, turned around, and used a little bit of boost to get back into a good position. But instead, he boosts like away from the ball and hooks around. Wastes a lot of boost there. And now Apex is just kind of throwing the ball around to himself. But Quad's getting a little bit ball chasey here and is allowing this to happen. And now he's got to circle back with no boost and put himself in a really bad spot. That one, he was just a little bit too eager to go for the challenges. He's been challenging relatively well throughout this game, but he's got to be careful when he's not that close to the ball. He's getting a little too aggressive, possibly. Right here again, he's got no boost. He's gonna kind of has to wait this out. See what happens. Good challenge there, though. Seems like both players don't have a lot of good dribble techniques, so you don't have to worry as much about those shots. So you can kind of just give away ball possession and take your boost. And so far, no one's been threatening when they have the ball by themselves. There's only been one goal, and that was just like a mistake by Quadd-Killa with ball chasing. And at this level, around Diamond, and honestly, like, you could go anywhere with this. Like, if you watch a 1v1 game, or you're in a 1v1 game, and you're 2 minutes in, and no one's actually scored a goal by having the ball by himself, then test it. See if they can actually do it. Some players can't. Me, I can't. I can't do it all that well. So sometimes it's better to just test your 1v1 opponent. There we go. There's the flick that I wanted to see earlier. Puts himself in a really good spot, but he does leave really, really quickly. I did not like him leaving here. He doesn't have much boost. All right, you know what? Fine. Leave. Leave, Quadd-Killa. You have 0 boost. I get it. But this is a really tough play for Apex. You can pick up some pads and just kind of hover around here. Like, pick up that pad right there that's in front of you to the left. And just hover around. And that was a really tough save. At worst, just try and leave immediately. Look like if you see it being a decent save. But probably wouldn't have resulted in a goal anyway. Now, Apex almost gives him a shot. I think Apex missed the boost there, so he should know this. He tries to get up in the air relatively quickly to win that challenge. Because if he wins that, and Apex has basically no boost, then it's over. Then that's a goal. So I like that idea to be on the aggressive side. When the other player has no boost, you want to stay really aggressive. Because they can't beat you unless they 50-50 it directly like into the net. Or it sends your car flying. You'll be able to beat them back to the ball. So, here we go. Now we get the flick attempt. Nope, he goes for that like double pop again. Not a huge fan of the double pop. It doesn't get a lot of elevation on the ball, and it's pretty easy to read. But instead, if he jumps and puts his car sideways and goes for that little sideways flick, might work a little bit better. But, like, I would probably go into free training, and when you have moments like that, come up with a better flick move to score goals when you're in the wide open. Like, that double pop is not really going to cut it to score a lot of goals. So still, so far, we're a 1-0 game, 2:19 in. No one has scored a goal when they have the ball in the wide open. So keep that in mind. Here we go again. Quadd's getting another chance at it, but like Apex is giving them to him now. Quadd has to show that he can score these goals. Right here, going for the demo play instead. Doesn't really work out. He kind of did it a little bit early here. Like, so I like the idea of like, hey, my 1v1 moves aren't really working. But he puts that ball a little bit too slow as well. Like, that ball's going to be a little bit more speed on it. And but he tries for it, and I like the idea. Just didn't work out, but he does recover pretty well, and at least gets back in time. Good soft touch on the wall. Great ball control off the wall, and it sends Apex back again. Apex is letting him have these chances. He has to show that he can beat him. So again, he goes for the flick. That was a really early flick, so it made it a pretty easy save. And it's a super high flick, so that one has to be early. Like, otherwise, he has no chance. But at least it forces a bad rebound out, and he almost scores another bad rebound. He has no boost, but he's got to try for this. Again, he goes for that little 1v1 flick, and it doesn't work out. But again, Quadd-Killa. Just go into training and work on those flicks, and you would have beat this guy 5-0. Like, at this point. Like, you've had so many attempts. So right there, he goes for it all. He has 12 boosts, but he has the shot attempt. He just misses the flick once again. And he's down 2-0. And that is a lot of what happens in ones. Like, sometimes people will just let you shoot. And when you miss, they will make you pay. Here we go. So again, still no goals based on a dribble. Just 2 mistakes. And that's it so far. Again, see Apex? He is just literally letting him do this. And finally, Quadd-Killa comes up big. So he goes for another demo variation. He actually kind of mixes both in. His little double pop move, but he also gets like under the ball and gets the bump. He doesn't actually get the double pop tap, but he gets the bump that time. So well done there to get the bump. At least he's changing up his plays, and I like that. Like, even if they're not working, like, if you keep changing it up, eventually something will work. And if Apex just keeps giving them to you, then take it. Oh, almost a good save there. So close. So right here, like off the kickoff, he just has to get back. Not the best for him. And honestly, it's tough because, like, if you attack early there, probably pops it over your head. If you attack late, then this is what happens. But it was a good idea. He tried for it. It was just kind of a bad kickoff. Just put him in a really bad spot. It happens. And there we go. 3-1. That was like the first almost 1v1 dribble play, but it was more about the bad kickoff and putting him in a bad spot. So we're still going to say that there's been no goals, at least from Apex that way. But Quadd has 1. Quadd has 2. This one's more of a kickoff goal, too. Yeah, I'll say. So Apex tries to get the boost on the ball, and he gets neither. So Apex, he tries to boost it. That's a very risky play, because if you fail, you give up ball and boost, and he does. And this is a great play from Quadd. This is a great touch. And in 1v1, like, if you can get the ball to the net as quickly as possible at times, it's one of the best traits. There you go. He gets the goal, and the comeback is on. Quadd-Killa trying for the win. Here we go. Can we do it? Kickoff not really in his favor, but Apex goes for the boost, leaves the ball. Quadd might be able to score this. Ooh, close one. Now this is risky. He stays with it, though. I like it. Quadd-Killa, another goal. So this play by Apex is just bad. When you have a kickoff like that, smack the ball to the wall and then grab the boost. Like, you're going to have this boost no matter what. He could have easily smacked that ball like up the wall, grabbed the boost, and been fine. Instead, he just leaves it completely. And now he's on the retreat and has to make that panic attempt of a save. And now there you go. Quadd, great read off the wall. Great job. The 12 boost plays, man. Sometimes you just got to go. And right there was a time. And Quadd ties it back up like that. Here we go. We got ourselves a game. A lot of kickoff goals so far, like in a row here. Going high scoring. See what he can do here. Trying for a little bit of a dribble play. Doesn't work again. But I like the idea again. Like, this one was a little bit different. Let's see what I can see what Apex really does here. So Apex is trying to glue himself to the wall. So it's like, yeah. So I like the idea of trying to turn it away from the wall. But that is kind of a risky play. They both have 100 boost at that point. Or, well, at that point, Quadd has a little bit less. But he's making just enough of a dribble play to not allow Apex to just get the clean dunk. That works out. Again, the 24 boost challenge. Like, this is a risky challenge. But it didn't hurt him there. So well done. Again, though, I wouldn't be that threatened by Apex. He still has not scored a 1v1 like dribble goal where Quadd-Killa is ready for it. So Quad doesn't have to necessarily go for those challenges. When like someone's really good at those, then yeah, you have 20 boosts, you kind of have to go for them. But if they haven't showed that they can score that goal, you don't have to take those challenges. All right, he's got control. Apex again, just letting him do it. There it is. That's the flick we want to see. Goes a little high. That's perfectly fine, but that's what you want to see. Now, like if you can just get that down or wait an extra half second to do that flick, then that's a goal. But that's what we want to see. Well done by Quad there. Now Apex might not give him that chance again if that happens. But again, here the counter play coming in, but good shadow in there on the ones play just to see what he's trying to do. The ball got in front of Apex, so Apex didn't do a lot with it. Uh-oh, dangerous, dangerous. Zero boost. That actually worked out really well for Quad. He was not trying to do this at all, but this is the perfect play. When you have zero boost and keep the ball in your control, what a play. Now there's no shot for Apex, and he just stays like glued to the ball. Well done there. Now Apex has to leave it. Here we go, Quad. Can he do it? Can he do it? He's going for the pop. Oh, he goes a little high. Goes a little high. So that time he actually got that pop up a little bit more. But like, Apex has got to be worried. That's two extremely close shots now. Right here, he could go for the power shot. He doesn't. Because Apex probably would have saved it. So again, he's going for those 1v1 dribble plays. Again, one has worked, and that's when he went for the bump. And this video is about to end, so I assume this goal is going in. See what happens. He goes for the bump. Oh, no, he just goes low. He just goes low. He did it to him. He did it to him. He broke his axles. Oh, my God. So, that'll happen. Like, if you're going to keep giving someone 1v1 opportunities, I love that Quad kept changing it up. And that's what you got to do. Like, if you don't have that one that works all the time, which is more of that, like, side flick, where you can place it into a top corner. If you don't have that, change it up. Do a different thing every single time. Apex just kept giving him time to try for it. And I like what Quad did. He was sometimes maybe a little too aggressive, but like overall, it worked out for him, and he got the win. He got the kickoffs that he needed by the end of the game. Well done, the Quad. And that'll do it for this replay analysis. It was more rooting on Quad, I would say, than analysis. But we had some analysis in there as well. And that'll do it for this one's replay. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.